How y'all doing out there today? My name is Sterling Butch Lloyd, and I love J. Ross TV.
What's up, y'all? Hanging out with the cat, Sterling, the drummer man. Hey, dude, I'm gonna get right to this, man. Now, you play drums like insane, but how do you separate your hand? You know, how do y'all go?
Real talk, man. I think that's something that God did, man. I don't really. It just comes natural.
There's a lot of satanic folk play drums. I mean, it might be God, but I'm saying, how did you? He gave you the talent, but how did you separate? How do you practice regiment to separate all that? I mean,
but you know what, man? I just practice and they separate.
Come on, dog. You got to help us out there, because see, we got a lot of folks, young kids, gonna be watching this, and they want to know, man, I wish I could play drums like that, but I don't know how. So, kind of give them a little bit of encouragement on what you did. Did you practice like one thing at a time, or?
Okay, well, what happened, man, was I realized that I wanted to play drums. I am old school. When I first heard James Brown's drum. And that, at 5 years old, I knew I wanted to play.
Yes, sir.
And at that time, what I did was I started practicing on things that was around the house, of course. You know how we all start off. You know, where we coming up, you know, the money ain't there like you want it to be.
Oh, yeah.
So we doing a lot of practicing on the table. And what I did on the kitchen table was play the kitchen table like it was a drum set.
Right.
Then, as it turned out, my pops is a singer. I took phone books, got drumsticks from school, and started playing on the phone books and just kind of taking my time and finding the beat of the record, finding the 2 and 4. When you hear a record and you hear you just do that. You just kind of sit down and do that, kick that foot up. You know what I'm saying? And you can start off just like that, and that's this. You know what I mean? And it's just a situation where it's just that simple. That separates. Actually, you could do that, man.
I doubt it.
You gonna do it when we get through. I know you will.
Hey, but now, did you start off with a metronome, or you just heard it in your head? You found the click.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I started. The Metrodome was the radio. I had a small little realistic radio that when I got my first drum set, I started practicing with all the songs that was on the radio.
Right.
Well, they used Metrodomes in the studio, so their stuff was
tight.
You know,
yeah.
Set. And so practicing with that was my Metrodome. And then once I got old enough to be able to buy one, that's when I started playing on Metrodome.
Now, do you find like the skills you had before the metronome kick in now, or do you still hear the metronome in your head now when you playing odd time and songs?
It's a situation where when you playing, to answer your question, yes, the Metrodome does not change the skills. The skills are still the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I was already playing with a Metrodome. The Metrodome now, to me, I take it and put it in my head like it's a cowbell. Like if you playing on a song, you hear on the song, that's the Metrodome. Percussion player on point like that,
right.
And you hear that, it's easy to go right with that beat. You still hear 2 and 4 there. You see what I'm saying? And nothing changes.
Yeah. Now, what about, would you recommend for young kids to start with the metronome, or just kind of get the creativity going first in the rhythm?
I would recommend that. I would recommend starting the Metrodome, but I ain't gonna lie. It would be a lot more fun to them if they started off playing with the radio or playing with the songs that they like to play with, because those songs have been recorded with the Metrodome.
Yeah. Now, what about, do you recommend playing cross genres like country, rap, fusion?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that you should do everything. I think you should play anything you can play, a bossa nova, polka, songs like Hava Nagila, ska. You need to play everything, because what it does is it rounds you off. I've been playing a long time. I've had the opportunity to play with several different bands, and they played several different genres of music, and that has helped me tremendously.
Man, Hava Nagila, what's that, Dewey? We from the projects, man. What's that, a song? We like, don't nobody love me but my mama.
Hava Nagila is the Jewish song. It's a Jewish birthday song.
Now, dude, would I know that?
I played that.
Straight up?
Dude, I played that on several sets, man. The whole band played. Hava Nagila.
All right, y'all.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened. It's a birthday song when the Jewish people celebrate their birthday when they boy become a teenager. They recognize him as being a man at age 13. You know what I'm saying? And so they played it at all the Jewish functions, and that's the first time I played it. was at a function where a child that was Jewish, they
Right.
they made us play it, and then they played it.
All right, y'all, give you information where people can find you. We're going to let you roll.
You can look me up at butchdrums@gmail.com.
There it is, y'all.
www.butchdrums@gmail.com, and you can always find me hitting with Manya and Monumental.
All right, y'all. This your boy J. Ross, 10 million strong in St. Louis. We gone. We out, y'all. Peace.